Well, in business news, we'll start with the story about the EFCC arresting BDC operators in Abuja. And the EFCC recently arrested some of them, and a lot of money in dollars was recovered as the BDC operators in Abuja have been talking about this, and even in Lagos. The commission noted that the arrest was made as part of their efforts to sanitize the foreign exchange market and all shades of economic sabotage. I'm being joined by Dr. Muda, Yusuf, who is the Chief Executive Officer of the Center for the Promotion of Private Enterprises, to look at this. He's also the immediate past Director General of the Lagos Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Dr. Yusuf, it's good to have you join us this evening. First, what do you think this move by the EFCC is the way to go, considering the challenges we face? Manufacturers, airline operators, and others need FX, and you're arresting BDC operators. How does this work together?
Well, within the confines of the responsibilities of the EFCC, especially within the context of money laundering, perhaps we can excuse some of the actions that have been taken by the EFCC. But it is important that these things are situated squarely within the confines of the rule of law. That is very key. But with respect to foreign exchange, I think there are more fundamental issues that need to be addressed. And these issues are far beyond the purview of the EFCC. First, there is the fundamental issue of productivity and competitiveness in the economy, because it is through productivity that you can increase your capacity to earn foreign exchange. It is through productivity that you can increase the capacity of the economy for import substitution. That is one major fundamental thing that we need to deal with.
I have Dr. Muda Yusuf back. Dr. Yusuf, I want to ask that the planned redesign of the Naira was actually what was in the news before we saw this shift that's addressing the disparity between the parallel market and, of course, the official exchange rate. So some say maybe just for that reason, that's why we have this. How sustainable is this difference that we see now? More than 150 Naira, talking about the black market to the parallel, to the regular exchange rate.
Well, it's certainly not sustainable. And I was also developing the second fundamental factor that we need to deal with, which is related to the question you have asked. It's about the dysfunctional foreign exchange policy, particularly the disparity between the official window and the parallel market window. We are talking of a disparity of close to 350 Naira per dollar. That is clearly not sustainable, and it's creating a whole lot of distortions in the foreign exchange market. And it has also corrupted practically the entire value chain of the foreign exchange in the economy. There's a lot of transparency issues now. And part of the thing that the EFCC is also trying to fight are consequences or symptoms of a wrong policy approach to the management of the foreign exchange. So we need to look at these things in a much more fundamental way. If you continue to have this kind of disparity, it will continue to manifest in the kind of things you will see on the street, people hawking the dollar and the rest of them. So we should go back to the drawing board, address the key issues of productivity, of competitiveness, and of an appropriate and sustainable foreign exchange policy. That is the way we can deal with this thing. All this idea of going to arrest people and raiding is good for the cameras, it's good for some sentiments, but it cannot bring about a lasting solution to the problem.
I must thank you so much, Dr. Muda Yusuf. Do enjoy your night.
Thank you very much.
All right.